I'm not gonna lie, the hair, right? The hair, wow. I need to get my hair done so bad. Look how much the blonde's grown out, like it's an issue. Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, just welcome in general. I have read some banger Mafia romance books as of recently and wanted to bring them to the table, baby. Because I know how much females around the world fantasize, romanticize, and love the Mafia. Not only am I excited because we're gonna be talking Mafia and I love that shit, but I'm excited because today's video is brought to you by Zans. Yeah, bitch. We got a sponsor. Zans is a new app where you can go and discuss your favorite books and what you're currently reading with other people who are also reading the same book as you. So pretty much it's like an online book club. When you're reading a book, no matter the genre, you can add it to your status and then start conversations with people who are also reading the same book as you or have read the same book as you. Once you finish the book, you can also open up new chat rooms and talk about all the spoilers and just discuss your reviews, thoughts, feelings, and emotions on the book that you just read and connect with those that have the same feelings as you. This is a great app for those that want to connect with people around the world that may enjoy the same genre of books as you do. You can make new friends every time you start a new book. You can share your profile with your friends. They can follow you, you can follow them, and you guys can connect on the app together. Zans is a free app with no ads. We love that. The link to the app will be down below as well as my profile, so yeah. Come on over and join this super cool new like book club app. With that said and done, baby, let's get into the Mafia recommendations. I know that's why you're here. You're here for the bad men. The men that do bad things. Criminals. Okay, so my first recommendation is the Boston Underworld series by what's her name? Zavarelli? Is that how you say her name? Bitch, I love this series. Okay, so this is top tier Mafia romance, bitch. This is on the same level as like Danielle Laurie and Cora Riley. I kid you not. Especially if you love the Irish. Now, I said in my last Mafia recommendation video that I wasn't a fan of the Irish Mafia. I don't know why. I just prefer Russian, then Italian, then the Irish. And I feel kind of rude because I've got Irish blood in me, so sorry baby. I feel like I'm dissing ya, but you know what, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So the Boston Underworld series is a companion novel series, so each book is about a different dude in the Mafia and a different chick, so different couples. I haven't read the entire series. I believe there may be 7 books or so, but I've read a majority of them. The first one we got is Crow, and this one here is about a girl who kind of lives on the streets. She's homeless, and her really good friend, her best friend that she's grown up with, the only family member that she has left, has gone missing. Word on the street was that she got a job in one of the Irish clubs being a stripper. Now, the heroine of this book knows that her best friend was dating a Russian. So she decides to take it in her own hands because she's tried to speak to the police and get them to open up like a missing persons case, but they're just totally not interested. So she's like, fuck you, I'm gonna go and figure this shit out for myself. So what does she do, bitch? She ends up getting a job at this Irish fucking club as a dancer. But Crow, the big daddy, the daddy that runs the Irish mob in Boston, fucking sees it and goes, what the fuck's up with this? Bitch, where do you reckon it's gonna go? He's attracted to her, she's attracted to him, she's hiding secrets, he doesn't trust her. And Crow, oh, that's his nickname. He could speak dirty Irish to me any day. Okay, loved this book, but it isn't my favorite in the series. The next one is. Then we have Reaper. Reaper is my favorite because I am a woman that likes my men damaged. I want them to be ruined. I want them to have a dark past. I want them to be a little bit twisted in the head. Like, I like it like that. And Reaper is that man. He is fucked up. He had a horrible upbringing. He was in like a concentration camp type of situation. It was a thing. It was not pleasant, and he was raised to murder and kill. And that's what he does. There's some chemistry, tension, and a little bit of a backstory with Reaper and one of the main girls that is a stripper at this club. I loved this book so freaking much because he was swoon-worthy baby. I know he was a little bit crazy, but oh my god, he just didn't know how to explain to the heroine that he cared about her and that he loved her, so he did things really backwards and he fucked up a lot and he did a lot of things that I was just like, what are you doing? You don't do that. But that's because he's fucking mental, man. And I love it. Then we have Ghost. So Ghost is actually about a Russian character that you meet in the first 2 books. So remember when I said the heroine in the first book was on the hunt for her best friend? Yeah. Well, some shit has gone down and this Russian dude has offered to help her find her friend. And that's what he does. Except he finds her very interesting and wants to marry her. So he does. And then keeps her like semi kind of captive in his house. But the heroine is okay with that because she just came out of a human trafficking situation. And she's like, stay with the Russian man, marry him, have him like treat me well and take care of me, or fucking get sold again. This isn't my favorite just because I'm not really like, I don't know, I love my characters damaged, but this was just really, this girl was really damaged and I totally understand why she was damaged. She was trafficked, man. She was drugged, gang raped, and then put on the market to be sold like a fucking piece of meat. Disgusting, honestly, disgusting. So I understand why the fuck she's not in touch with her emotions and shit, because she shut the fucking thing off. I would too. I'd be like, catch you later and clock the fuck out, man. My emotions would not be attached anymore. Like, I wouldn't feel them. I'd be numb as fuck, and she is. So him trying to like get through to her is a whole ordeal. It's a whole ordeal. And then we've got Saint, which is about one of the crew members, one of the Irish mob dudes, and this other chick who was a friend of the heroine's in the first book. She's a boss bitch. So this situation is like, he's in love with her, chasing her, and she doesn't want a bar of it because she doesn't like men. She doesn't want to fall in love. This one's a good one. I really like this one, but definitely Reaper's my favorite. Okay? Reaper hon. I need to give him a fucking, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I'm typing. Yes, I need to email him. Next up, we've got The Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. So this was interesting, though I did get a little bit of the Kiss Thief vibes by L.J. Shen from this book. Different, but kind of not. But this is a series, and a lot of people are talking about this series right now. I did enjoy the first book, but I wasn't in love with it to the point where I wanted to read the other ones. I will check them out. When I'm in the mood for a Mafia read, I'll check out the rest of the series, but I wasn't like dying for it. But as I said, I know a lot of people are talking about this, and this is quite popular at the moment, so I'm going to talk about it. So I kind of want you guys to think of like Melody and Liam from Ruthless People. So we've got an Italian female and an Irish dude. The Italian heroine's family are mobsters, okay, modern day mobsters, okay, from what I can tell. And they've got money and shit, and the dad's in the business, her brothers are in the business, and then we've got this Irish mob dude who's actually not really part of the mob anymore. He's more into politics. He's trying to become a politician, you know, go up the ladders legally. These two families are rivals, man. They've been at each other's throats for years. People have died. Family members have died. It's been this whole debacle. Irish hero and his family are throwing a party, and the Italian heroine and her brothers decide to crash the party. The heroine accidentally lights the hero's house on fire, and when he finds out that that family did that, he loses his shit. The two fathers of this family come together and they're like, we need to have a truce, man. Like, we've been fighting for fucking years. Let's do this. Let's marry our fucking kids. So the Italian heroine has to marry this arrogant Irish politician man and then move in with him straight away. So this is an arranged marriage trope. So if you want one, this is a good one. I really liked this Italian heroine because she wasn't skinny. I get so sick of reading these romances where she's like 4'1" and petite, and you're just like, shut the fuck up. Some of us like pasta, bitch, and she's Italian. I'm sure she's curvy. Like, the bitch loves fucking pasta. She is a giant pasta. She's penne. A walking fucking penne. My favorite pasta is fettuccine, actually. I actually had angel hair pasta the other day and I was like, well, this hits different if you make it in carbonara. So the next two recommendations are a duet, and this is by Webster and Nikki Ash, I think her name is. I could be wrong. You'll see it on the screen. But wow, this duet made me want to film this video. First one is called Hidden Truths. Oh, this is top tier Mafia romance to me. Like, this is on like Cora Riley level. I really, really loved this duet, and I wish it was a series. I honestly wish it was a series. So this is about the Greek Mafia. I love switching it up, you know me. I like, you know, add something new to the table. Greek Mafia, didn't even know there was a Greek Mafia, let me in on it, you know what I mean? Like, I am down for that. And this book is actually set in Greece, which is something that I very much like, you know? I hate when it's like about the Russian Mafia or whatever and it's in America. It's like, no, go to Moscow, bitch. Like, I want to be in Moscow. Obviously, the Italian Mafia is very, you know, prominent in New York. But, let's go to Sicily, you know what I mean? Like, I wanna read my books in the countries of these Mafia men, you know what I mean? This girl is actually Italian. Oh, well, she's like half Greek, half Italian. She's living in Italy with her mum. Her dad's a fuckhead. Oh, tosspot. She's like studying at this performance art school. A young girl living her fucking best. Her best Italian life. Her brother comes and sees one of her performances and is like, hey, after the performance, I've got to take you to go see dad. She's pissed off, ends up going to Greece, you know, meets up with her dad, and her father has used her as payment. That's correct. He's in debt with the Greek Mafia, and to fuck with him, the Greek Mafia dudes want the daughter. The head boss dude didn't tell his son that he had to marry her. So he's really pissed off too, because he's like, I don't want to fucking marry this Italian bitch. She's livid with her father, and it was really good to see her reaction. Every time I come across these arranged marriage tropes that have this similar plot, the girl's always just like, okay, dad, sell me. Bitch, I would be cutting throats. I would murder my father if he did that to me. I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't care if I am a byproduct of him. I would murder him if he did that to me. Murder. She's one of my favorite heroines I've ever read, and if you read this book, you'll see what I mean. She's just got some sass to her. She's got some sass. She's not a fucking crybaby. She's not a pushover. And she kind of like accepts her fate, but then like embraces it. There's no point of like crying about it. She knows that she has no choice, so she's like, may as well fucking make the best of it, you know what I mean? She's marrying a mafia dude that owns most of Greece. Why are you complaining, hon? You're living at a resort. You drink margaritas all day, every day, bitch. I would be like, okay, oh my fucking God, I have to tell you this scene, okay? Oh my God, it's so good. I was laughing, and my boyfriend said to me, he was like, I don't think you're okay. He's like, I think you're quite evil because you find this funny. And I was like, yes, because it is funny. When you read it in the book, it's hilarious. So they like get together, and he doesn't want to hurt her, but he knows he has to warn her. If you run away from me, if you betray me, this is your fate. So he takes her into like this like dungeon thing in the basement where he keeps people like captive, and he tortures them. So he ends up like getting her to stand in front of this dude that he has tied up, and he cuts this fucking dude's foot off, puts the foot in a sock, and beats the cunt to death with his own foot in front of his new fucking wife, like his fiance. She's watched this dude who she's meant to be marrying beat the fuck and kill this other dude with his own fucking foot. Brilliant. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, don't forget to check out the link to Bizan's app. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Or you can thumbs it down. It doesn't matter. As long as you do something, it sends more people my way. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.